Hi, welcome back. I'm here with Sam Farmer, and in this video we're going to talk about the brand, the products, and really kind of how you started with the brand. So which product came first?
The deodorant.
Right.
That was what my daughter requested first, and it needed to be something that would get her through the school day. So she had to be able to trust it, because if it didn't work, she wouldn't use it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
The ingredient that is the most scientifically tested and proven in this area is something called aluminium chlorohydrate. And I know there's been there's lots of questions and misinformation about that, which I think we're going to talk about later. I looked into it, and what I've done is to make it milder and I think slightly more effective for their age group. Is I've halved the amount that you would find in the mass market deodorants, and I've combined it with a vegetable derived ingredient called polyglycerol 3-caprylate. But what that essentially does is that interferes with the bacteria that live on the skin, which help break down the protein in the sweat, which causes the smell. It's the breakdown of the proteins which causes the odour. And combined, it makes a really effective deodorant and antiperspirant that will get them through the whole school day and then just simply wash off after school.
Yeah. And as we said before, all of the products are completely unisex. So guys and girls, and even I use some of them as well. I love the smell, I love the effect of them on the skin. So.
Which was interesting, because when I went back to school to study this, the structure of the skin and hair is not gender specific, it's type.
Yeah.
Which made me think, why do we split the young people into different genders anyway?
Yeah.
When essentially we should be using a product does not know if it's on a boy or a girl or a woman or a man. It just does the job it's formulated to do.
And for me, when I look at that kind of teenage sort of, what age are we talking about really to start using these products?
The age is when we walk into their bedrooms and know something's changed, usually the air quality, and they're looking for body odour protection. They're starting to get lank hair. It's adolescence.
So
it's that change. It's the hormones are pumping, the sebum's pumping, and they just need products that they can use every day that aren't going to strip the skin or dry the hair or not deodorise them throughout the day. They need to feel confident.
Yeah, and I think for me, whenever I recommend products, and for those kind of age groups, and people are more aware now, I think, of helping their kids get through these challenges they have with their skin, but keep it gentle. I've never been one to advocate, on young skin to really strip the skin, use medicated stuff, that kind of thing. When you get to my age, kind of mid-40s, sometimes that's when you start to use a lot more actives, because you need them, but you don't necessarily need them at that age. So from the deodorant, where did we go next, Sam?
I saw that message that I didn't like in sort of creeping into other areas, such as shampoos and body washes. And I thought, well, if I'm going to do a deodorant, why don't I do one product in each of the categories? Usually people just focus on either they just do deodorants or they just do shampoos. Yeah. Well, how about a unisex range where there's an alternative in every area? And it just spread from there. For the body, deodorant body wash. For the face, a face wash and moisturiser. And for the hair, a shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah, excellent.
The face wash and the moisturiser were quite important, because it's another area, as well as body odour, it's another area that they start to get very conscious about. Greasy skin and which can lead to spots and pimples. To clean the face, you need to not strip the oil, otherwise the enzymes are thinking, well, I pumped all this oil out and now it's all gone, so I need to pump more out.
Absolutely, we talk about that all the time.
Yeah, and that can lead to issues. So I use very mild surfactants that just gently cleanse the skin.
Derived from?
They're glucosides, so they're sugars, basically, but very mild. And the moisturiser works in conjunction with that, because then you need to put the moisture back. Yeah. And the moisturiser has tocopherol elastase, it's got vitamin E in there, it's got glycerin in there, it's got squalane in there, all these skin compatible ingredients, but it also has an active called butyl advocadate, which is an ester of avocado oil. And what's that's been shown to do is just slightly help control the excess sebum that gets pumped out. It can just, just easy woe there on it. And that helps. So it's very light and takes the sort of shine out of the face, but rehydrates the face, so it doesn't get that message to pump out more oil. Then going on to the hair, the shampoo, again, it's very mild surfactants in there and no oils. And then with the conditioner, I don't use silicones because it's not appropriate.
No.
Silicones are a great ingredient, but they don't need it because their hair would be lank by the afternoon. And so everything's just gentle, stripped back to the basics, but decent ingredients that I think are more appropriate for their age group.
And that's something I want to come on to now. So before we talk about packaging, I want to go back to the formulas, and I know that the price of these formulas for you to make is not reflected in the price, and that's something that I think is important for me to tell you, because if you go on the website or you go into a store and you see these, let's say roughly around about £5 per unit, the formulas cost a lot more than that.
Well, yes.
So why are we not charging £12 for this? Why are we?
The formulas are expensive, and if you add all the markups to it, it should be at a higher price point. But it can't be an alternative to the products that I'm trying to get other people to say, actually, I'm going to give him a try because it's not a dissimilar price. I can't go beyond a certain level. Kids have pocket money; it has to be affordable. Otherwise, I'm sort of wasting my time, and I'm not being the alternative to those mass market brands.
So you've taken out the excuse that it's a lot more expensive as a reason for not buying it?
I've taken out a large markup because I've kept my costs very low, and I continue to do that.
Because you do everything yourself?
I do everything myself. And
this is the team, Sam Farmer. There isn't a team, it's Sam.
That's how I do it.
So going on to the packaging, again, really, really simple, really effective. I love the messages. So just reading some of the back, formulated for young people, made to make you clean, the rest is up to you. And the other thing that I think is interesting is we've got your Twitter on here, and also sometimes we see your telephone number.
Yes, my mobile phone number is on the website. There's nothing more frustrating than if something doesn't work or you have a question, you can't get through to somebody who's got the answer. You can't get through to somebody responsible. That's why my mobile phone number's on the website, and I get phone calls from people, from the parents asking about ingredients and whether or not it's suitable and why I do things in a certain way. And I also get phone calls from young people, late teens, early 20s, asking about where their order is, or can we deliver it to somewhere else. I
bet you see this in a lot of festival bags.
Quite a few.
I can imagine a lot of Sam Farmer intents. So that's your customers.
Yeah.
What has the reaction been from the industry, from buyers, from retailers? What do they make of this?
They're interested in it, very interested in it, because I'm really the only one who's doing a true unisex brand and also units in all categories. And at this price point, with this formulation, and I've got my phone number on it, and I've put my name on it.
And made in England.
And it's all made in the UK. But it makes them nervous, probably rightly, because I am quite shouty as well about why I'm doing it and the reasons why I'm doing it.
And you're going up against brands that make them a lot of money.
It's Unilever and Procter & Gamble. That's who the most of our products that we buy in the supermarkets and high street stores are made by Unilever and Procter & Gamble, and Bissoff and a few others, which is absolutely fine. But where's the alternative? Where are the guys who have a mission and are putting their names and their reputations on the line to produce and create something different? and that's what I find exciting.
And I think, you know, what's interesting is, I think, in my opinion, it takes a retailer that is confident enough to stick their head above the parapet and actually say, you know what, we want to get this message out to our young adults, our children, and I think that's going to be interesting to see, you know, where the brand goes.
Well, Space NK, as is their usual thing, they came first and it came very quickly. And I've been exclusive to them, and which has been fantastic. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see the journey. Good, good. So just to summarise, we've got 6 products here. We also have a travel kit, which is how much? £20. £20, but they're good sizes, aren't they? Yes, they're 50ml sizes, the same as the retail. Fantastic. Okay. And the prices for the individual start from £4, finish at £8. Fantastic. Okay. So, if we've piqued your interest and you want to find out a little bit more, go to Sam Farmer's website. samfarmer.co. And also have a look at Space NK online and also in some of the Space NK stores. In the following videos, we're going to talk a little bit about demystifying some of the ingredient myths that are out there. But thanks for tuning in, and as usual, any questions that you have, come through to us below the video. And if we can't answer it, we'll give Sam a call. Thanks, guys. Bye. Bye.